Right, my battery's just gone up again. Camera's just switched off after a beep, a long beep. Now I see traffic going up the road on the other side there now, so I'm getting close to the bridge now. Right, so I've just put the battery back in because the batteries can't be losing capacity this quick, because like I say, you normally get about an hour and a half on each battery because I'm only recording 1080p. So, and I've got a 512 gigabyte SD card in here, micro SD card, so the SD card's not full. So I'm just having issues recording at the moment. Maybe the cold weather, like I say. Right, ducking in here. Oh, what the hell is that? Got a bloody big tree gone over, and the roots is up in the air. So you can see the cars going up the bank, up to World Bank. Yeah, bloody big tree. I can see those big boulders I was talking about through the trees there, straight across on the other side of the river at the bottom, where they're trying to protect the embankment. They've had to strengthen that because obviously there's that much traffic going up and down that bank, and heavy traffic, so they're trying to support the embankment so it doesn't collapse with the weight of the traffic going backwards and forwards, up and down all day, every day. That's what that's for, so that the embankment doesn't start collapsing, going into the river and giving less support to the road up above. Right, I'm getting the wet stuff coming down again now. Right, so I can see the first building of the cat and dog shelter over there, and that's those big, massive boulders just there. So I've got my high laced up leather boots on, and I've got my leg gaiters on, because I knew it would be slushy and bloody wet and snow melting. Right, so normally I come and do the walk right along from Bothell Castle, right away along the river that side. I come down the pavement, come across the bridge past the dog and cat shelter here, come over the bridge, and then start going back that way where I've just come from, underneath the viaduct, then up that awkward bloody slippy embankment that I came down from the farmers' fields. That's just an access road to go up there to a farmer's house up the top. I can see the house roof there now. Now if I wanted to cut my walk short because it's getting dark, I could go that way and follow that road round, but you end up going up an embankment just like that one back there that's a slip and slide all the way down to the bottom with the brambles and that. But that one's even worse. There's just no place to grab a hold of, and it's quite steep. Right, so here's the bridge, cross over now. Make sure you've got, there's a gate open on the right hand side. There you go, walk along the motorway path going into motorway that way, following it right round. Right, so let's do this single gate here and go up onto the main road, turn right. Right, round past that salt bin and up the hill. Right, so there's your notice board. Right, my battery's just gone off again. I had to put another one in. But I don't know if it died because the battery's died altogether, or the camera's just switched it off. So I've just put another battery in, and it comes up, use the quick app. Advertisement for you. Get on your mobile phone to put the apps on. So you just do the time and date automatically. Right, so I've got to go up here about 200 yards. Then you go right and you go to start the walk along the river weir. WANSBECK, sorry, on this side. I've done that side, now I'm going to do this side. But yeah, that's the WANSBECK luxury cat and dog shelter. I suppose people book their animals in there when they're going away on holiday and they haven't got anyone to look after their pet. Right, so you can see the metal handrails now, where I'm going to be going through between them, and then you've got your information board straight away on the right, what you're likely to see walking along there. Right, so there's your information board that you see as soon as you come through here. But I'm going to keep on going because I want to try and get as much of the waters done as possible on the battery that I've got, because I'm going through batteries like there's no tomorrow with the cold weather. Right, so I'm now on the opposite side of the way I've just been over there, walking back along that side from the viaduct. Now I'm going back towards the viaduct, but on this side of the river. Now I may or may not come across some dog waters coming along on this side, but it is getting a bit late and it'll sort of get dark quick, so not a lot of people will be out at this time of the day, unless you're a diehard like me. Right, so there's your private fishing. WAA, that'll be WANSBECK Angling Association, fishing only, so you've got to have a licence, in other words. Everything that you want to do in life, you've got to pay for. Everything. You need a marriage licence to get married, you need a licence to drive a car. So, I mean, when people say, oh, we're free, we're not. You've got to follow rules and regulations by the globalist elite. So you're not, how can you say you're free? Right, my battery's just gone flickered off again, and it keeps coming up with a stupid message. Your SD card can't manage to record at that resolution, but I've got it on 1080p, not 4K. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's got to be with a code, whether it's messing about with the camera, something chronic. So rather than take the battery and put another one in, I'm just gonna keep pressing OK and just keep recording and get as much out of this battery as I can, because like I say, I'm going through batteries like there's no tomorrow. I might end up having to put just a battery in for a few seconds to record when I get up onto the top on that side, when I'm going along past the climb over turnstiles, because I just want to see if I can manage to get bay over them or underneath them or around them or wherever when I get up walking past Shadfen. Right, so there's going to be a few awkward bits I've got to get up embankments, and I'll have to try and get a hold of little trees or something to get a hold of and pull us up the banks. And the bits that are really close to the edge of the river, I'll just have to walk around past them really, really slow, and just make sure my feet won't slip away from us. I mean, even if I haven't got enough battery to do the full walk, it's gonna forget. I'm sick. It just keeps going off. No sooner I get started, it's going off. But even if I don't do the full walk, when I get to the other side, the main thing I want to do is just check out to see the situation with the climb over turnstiles, to see how much barbed wire or any gaps in the fence next door, so I can get bait to jump over easy, where he doesn't rip his legs open on barbed wire to get him to jump over, or squeeze underneath through the wooden rails if there is a gap. But I mean, where I remember, there's not. They're just totally fenced off, wired off, so it'll be difficult. And the climb over, they're so thin, for a dog to jump on that and jump over and land on the other side is difficult for a dog to do. It's hard enough for a human, I mean a dog. And now I'm getting dropped into the wet stuff again. So I've got the whole river to walk along now, and then when I get to the other side I've got to cross over the Bothell Bridge, then up the steep S Bend Road to get up onto farmers' fields, to start crossing the fields. Right, WAA, private fishing again. I think I'm trying to tell you something. Don't fish here unless you got a licence. We want money, we want your money. Right, so here's the first little wooden bridge to take you across the stream coming down. And because it's been raining, the little streams will be running down the hill, and they'll be all like that. So it's coming all the way down. Right, I've just got to keep pressing record on my bloody camera. I'm sick. This beeps off very, very quickly. Like I say, it can't be my SD card because it's 512 gigabyte, and I'm only recording in 1080p, so my files are much smaller for capacity wise, so I might go for the GoPro 13 and buy those Enduro batteries which fit the GoPro 13 and see if I get any better results using the more advanced camera, because this is absolutely ridiculous, this. Right, up the steps. Well, the pathways haven't been too bad so far, but I don't want to speak too soon. Some big flat slabs here on the left hand side. You remember them on the journey as you're coming along here. Right, so I think this is the section of pathway where it can get a bit naughty. Right, it's just gone off again. This reminds me of when I went to do the walk in Yorkshire. When I went up past the Green Dragon from Hawes. The camera was just going off every few seconds, but that's when I was recording in 4K, and that's why I've dropped down to 1080p, so I don't get those overheating problems and the camera keeps switching off. But I'm still having problems. My pathway is starting to get a little bit there naughty now. And here as well, because there's roots that just underneath the leaves now, so if you stand on them and you didn't see them, whoosh, off you go. This footage is not going to be that good anyway, because I've lost loads of light. It's getting really dark now, like, so my camera will not be picking up.